Hey, what is going on, everybody? Chance here with another top 10 list. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 cars that are going to be cheap to buy for enthusiasts in 2020. We're not going to go into detail on specs of the cars, maybe on a few of them, but if you're interested in any of the cars, just look them up. All it takes is a few clicks of your keyboard and boom, the internet has the answer. So without further ado, let's get right into this list. So to start us out with, we're going to do the 8th gen Honda Civic Si. Not only is it a little bit quick, it is not fast by any means. It looks decent. If you put a few tasteful modifications on it, it'll look pretty good. And the pricing on them is really great. You can get a 2006 Honda Civic Si for around $4,800 to $6,200. It goes all the way up to 2011, and you can get a newer one with less miles for maybe a little bit more expensive than that.
Plus it has VTEC.
Next on the list is going to be the Infiniti G35, and you might be thinking to yourself, Chance, but this looks like a grandma car. Boom, bitches! That's where you're wrong. You can pick up one of these bad boys from around $5,000 to $7,000, and they're in pretty good condition too, because a lot of the people that bought these were business people or grandmas, and they drove them, you know, on the highways going 70 miles an hour, not revving the crap out of it. Oh yeah, and on the 03 and 04 models, they came standard with
Gold Brembo brakes.
and of course I could not make a video without talking about a Mustang, so here we have it, 2005 to 2010 Mustang GT. You can pick up one of these bad boys for around $5 grand-ish. These guys came with the 4.6 liter V8, which is not the 5.0 Coyote, which is kind of sad. But it's still a V8, and it's still pretty decent for when they were made.
Yeah, boy!
Yes sir, that dumbass yeeting his tires was me. That was my 2013 Ford Mustang, which is going to be number 7 on the list. This is actually the 3.7 V6, and I know a lot of y'all are about to get rowdy, but before you fucking piss your pants, calm down and let me talk to you. This Mustang is actually almost just as fast as the 2005 to 2010 Mustang GT, which I find baffling, but it's actually true. So you can either get the 2005 to 2010 Mustang GT, which you get a V8 and you get loud sounds and stuff, which is cool, or you can go and get yourself the newer body style, which is one of my personal favorites, 2013-2014, with the LED tail lights and all the fancy running lights and everything, and that's gonna run you a little bit under 10 grand, so it's a little bit more pricey, and it is a V6, but it's pretty lit.
Plus it gets better gas mileage.
Number 6 is going to be early 6th gen BMW 5 Series. There's a lot that you can choose from, basically whichever one you want. They're going to run you a little under 10 grand too. I've seen them for like 7 and 8 grand, but it's going to have to be one of the earlier ones, like 2011, because the newer ones, they're still pretty pricey. Number 5 is going to be the 2005 Mazda Miata. You can pick one of these up for around $4,400 to $6,600, and you can scoot with these. They're not fast, but you can do donuts, you can do drifts, you can do all sorts of fun stuff. You can slam it to the ground, you can slap a big drift wing on it. I don't really care, but they're fun little cars. This next one is about to make all the LS guys cream their pants. We have the C5 Corvette. You can get one of these for a little under 10 grand. And yeah, you get a V8, and it's fast, and it's cool. I mean, it'll still lose to a Mustang in a race, but we don't talk about that. And number 3, we have the Nissan 350Z. All year models will work. They're all basically dirt cheap, and they're still running for some reason. It's a Nissan. I don't understand. But you can get one of these bad boys for anywhere from like 2 grand to like 6 grand. It just depends on how much you want to spend and how nice of a Z you want to get. There are so many things you can do to Zs. The aftermarket for them is amazing. Rocket bunny kits, wings, slam it to the ground, all sorts of crazy body kits and LED lights and all sorts of stuff. They're a beast when it comes to drifting, and they're actually decently fast too. It's just a cool car in general. I like them a lot. That's why I put it so high on the list. It's basically a G35, but I feel like Z's are a little more special than a G35. And number 2 on the list, we have a car that I've almost bought several times over. The 2013 Subaru BRZ and the 2013 Scion FRS. We're going to bundle them together because they're basically both the exact same car. There are slight differences on them, but they're barely noticeable at all. Me, personally, I prefer the Subaru just because of the stigma that comes with owning a Subaru. I just like Subarus in general. Both of these guys come with the Boxster engine, and they're not very fast. It's about 200 horsepower, but it's not about the speed on these. These cars, it's all about the looks and the handling. It looks so good. They haven't changed it in almost 10 years. I think 2021 is going to be the first time they've changed the body style, which I'm going to be making a video on that as soon as they release any pictures on it. I'm not including the Toyota GT86 in this video because they didn't come to America until I think 2015 or 16, and they're still pretty expensive. But you can get one of these, Scion FRS or Subaru BRZ, you can get the 2013 for under $10,000. A lot of aftermarket support for these cars. They look great. That's just the selling point for me. They just look amazing. That's pretty much it. And the moment you've all been waiting for. Shit. Did you ask Betty to the school dance and she turned you down for a guy that's way better looking than you? Who needs good looks when you have a fucking Porsche? Hell yeah, you can get a first generation Porsche Boxster for like $5,000. And I mean, I don't really even know what else to say. It's a Porsche. I mean, it's not fast, but look at it. It's a Porsche. Did I mention it's a Porsche? And that is going to be all for this video. If you guys like this, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Also, I'm doing tons of projects on my Mustang. I have a lot of big things coming up. I've been filming one video. I have a few other little projects I might be doing soon. I don't really know yet. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.